there. Oh, whew. Hello there. Welcome to Bead With Me. I'm Kay, your host from Fantastic Stars Beads. Happy Monday. It is a beautiful, sunny, blue sky here in the South Carolina area. How is everyone doing? If you guys are new to the show, please say hello even on the replay. I'd love knowing where you guys are coming in from, what you like to play with, how you found me, because the show is made for you. And so as people are hopping on, I will be getting you guys ready. I am excited because this week is a big week. We've got the Great Bead Extravaganza this week, and it is the Spring Fling. So if you guys haven't been watching, make sure you guys hop on over to the Great Bead Extravaganza. There's a page, there's a group. You can see all the great deals, the great kits, the ideas that are coming around. And if you haven't been catching it, you still got a chance to catch up, because this Friday is going to be the preview night for all things beading. That's going to be happening over the weekend. And then it's an all-out Saturday and Sunday full of beady goodness. So make sure you get excited and hop over there and see what is happening. There's some great projects, and there are always something fun. And I will be having a little surprise, as always, because you know, there's not enough surprises in life. And so we'll see what I'll be doing come this Friday. So we hope to see you there for the preview. That will kind of change things up on how we run this week. So I'm going to be doing today, and then I'm going to be doing Friday, the preview night. Okay, so we're going to take a Friday Night Live off because, you know, that is all geared to do preview for the Spring Fling, because you guys know you got to get ready. You got to get some rest. You got to get your pen and pad and papers ready, your beads ready, your wire, your kits, all your things ready for a full weekend. And so if you want to catch my episode, it'll be, let's see, Sunday at 3:15, I think. And so on Friday we will have the preview, and then on Sunday I'll be doing my project, and then and then we'll be back on Monday, okay, of next week. Actually, you know what? And then I'll be giving you guys an update, but we'll be hopping on Monday because you know what? It's going to be spring break. So I thought we could do some fun things that maybe you guys could do with your kids for spring break. Although I know that they're kind of staggered, so maybe some of you guys are already on spring break. Is anybody on spring break already? You know, I'd like to take the week with my son. So he's going to be having it next week. And my mom's going to be coming into town. And so I think we'll pop on Monday, say hello. So we'll be taking a couple Friday Night Lives off for the things that are coming up, okay? So, Janelda, your spring break was 2 weeks ago? I'm like I feel like I'm so out of the loop, you know, just kind of figuring out when things happen, especially since we've been on virtual. And so, you know, weekends aren't the same, you know, it's like, but now that he's back in school, kind of getting into that rotation. And this week they're having an egg drop. You guys, I don't remember doing an egg drop, but but we have to make a contraption to keep our egg from breaking. So if you guys have any good ideas, let me know. We're going to be doing that this week before spring break. But I'm excited, you guys, to play, because this weekend, you know what I was doing? We were painting and doing a lot of things, cleaning, spring cleaning, right? So we had spring cleaning from Friday Night Live of all the beautiful jade, and so this weekend I was painting. So right now, like, my fingers are just a mess. And so I kind of thought we would do a little bit of a messy project. So I found some washers as we were cleaning out the garage, because we were painting the entire garage, the ceiling and the sides. and we'll get to the floor. We didn't quite get to that, but I pulled some washers out, and because we were playing with that foil last week, it got me pulling out some of my resin and scrapbooking supplies, and I thought we'd kind of make a little link today. Have a little bit of fun and see what you can do with some of the things from your husband's toolbox. So we're gonna go outside because we're gonna be playing with alcohol inks, and it's kind of obviously it's alcohol, so you know, a little bit of air helps, and we're gonna play with some alcohol inks. And let's take a look at what's on my table today, and let's make a link. And Paula, I'm so glad you're on here because I was thinking of you, because you gave me a beautiful bracelet with, can you believe that this was a washer? So that's what we're going to be playing with today, and showing you how to do that. Because look, my fingers were a mess, and in fact then I started playing with these alcohol inks, and then they got all busted open. I had been wearing gloves, something I'd certainly recommend, which I'm actually going to do now, because we're going to do a couple things today. Because I'm spring cleaning and I'm making, I was messing with alcohol inks. Does anybody play with alcohol inks? All right, let's take a look at how to make these. So I'm putting on some gloves. And we're gonna play around here. Okay, so quick and easy. All right, so you can certainly alcohol inks, for those that are not familiar with alcohol inks, I'm using some Let's Resin. So like I said, I was pulling out kind of my resin stuff, but it's great for metals, plastics, wood, paper, really non-porous things. So wood, it kind of soaks in a little bit, but you know, can be used in different ways, certainly in resin as well. And so I've got myself a whole blend of colors here today. So you know, I got myself the rainbow. So you guys want to throw some, we've got a whitening, so we're going to show you how it works in a couple different ways. You know, I want purple and teal, but those are the colors that I of course would want. So I want you guys to throw out some colors, some of your favorite colors that you guys think I should use in today's combination, and tell me what you guys think. I'm open. So we've got sapphire blue, we've got them rolling all around. Okay, purple. We've got turquoise. We've got green. It says dark magenta, red, yellow, orange, peach red, which is a great, that I think is what I used here. So this is going to be fun. But you know I want to use purple and teal. Of course, I wouldn't mind making more links, so then I can, you know, start making a chain so I can stick into this color. So the brand that I'm using is Let's Resin. You can certainly use a lot of different kind of alcohol inks. Will work. But the ones we're showing here today are Let's Resin because it was in my resin stash. So, all right. Are we going to just stick to my colors? So let's try this, we'll do this purple red, or does that say? It says peach red. All right, peach red. We're going to go these three colors. I'm doing peach, red, turquoise, and purple. There's going to be my colors here today. And then I'm also going to do a little sinker white. This sometimes helps the colors react. You may or may not need it, but we'll see. Yep, so that's exactly what we're going to do here today, is put a little clear coat on top of that as well. But then I'm going to show you something else, because this will be pretty quick. All right, we're going to unscrew the tops here. See if we can see that, because I can't adjust anything on the phone while I do this, since obviously. Now you can just drop it right onto there, but you can also see that it's kind of glob, so you want to, so I just put a little bit all over. Oh, that's a bit more. And then you'll just start seeing it just take its and you can see I'm just kind of patting it. Now I'm using a Q-tip here today. You could use, I also have, I was using kind of a makeup applicator too. Like I said, you can apply it directly. You can, sometimes I've done it on the side if I just want to kind of not be, you know, do kind of a layer of that. And then let's put a bit more of our teal everywhere. And maybe cover in. So you can lighten the colors. One of the nice things about the alcohol inks is that if you have one of the darker colors, then you can lighten it up. Yeah, it's nice being outside here. Okay, so it's up to you. And if you feel like maybe you put too much, you can also just spray just some straight alcohol, because it is alcohol based and it will lighten it up. So depending on how, you know, I want a big dab of teal, I think, on there. There we go. There's that teal I'm looking for. So you pretty much can do this to liking. So you can see you can do strokes if you want. You can do kind of this padding method, and each will give it a different kind of feel. Okay, so you can kind of see what that's looking like. Let me see if I can. Should have had that zoomed in. We'll do another one, so maybe we can see it a little bit better. Okay, so that's pretty, right? So now let's do, well, since we're at it, let's do some more. Should we add a little sapphire blue in this one? Maybe a little sapphire. Go all the way around here and see what happens. So we're going to try this other technique and see what happens. Alright, so See how that's looking. All right, now I was shown a different idea. So now I've got a little bit of stretch wrap. And we're gonna see how this works. But this will be like at an experiment here. Okay, so I've got some saran wrap and I'm gonna just see what happens here. And I'll wrap it up. Maybe we'll let some seep onto the back. Okay. So I might hold in the color, I might stick to the plastic, but we're gonna kind of try out this design. Okay. Because, of course, I was decorating and then I wanted to show you that saran wrap. I was doing it on a bigger scale, and I was doing some switch plates. So going a little bit bigger, so kind of while waiting for those to dry, I'm gonna do a switch plate while I'm with you guys. So I've been wanting to do all the blues, I think. So I'm gonna see all the different, maybe just blue and turquoise. And see what happens. So I'm gonna kind of this is gonna take a little bit more, so I'm kind of just being generous here with it. We're gonna see what happens. So this is a cheap plate from Home Depot. Okay, you guys see what I did there? That was fun and exciting. All right, should we put like a squirt of something else? Maybe like, we'll just do like, I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to take a big piece. Okay, now watch how it goes. Ready? See how the color's going onto there. Okay, you can see it didn't fill all the area that I want, so what you can do is you can lift up, okay, and kind of spread the alcohol ink out a little bit. Let the colors blend a little bit. I want some on that nail, so we're going to do some there. Alright, what do you guys think? Think this might be kind of cool? You guys want to see kind of the end product, don't you? Alright, so now we go back to some of our dried pieces. Okay, so gonna let that sit. Generally you should, you know, let that sit for a while, but I've done another one so that we can do a little peel off. So we're going to do that here together. But I wanted to kind of show you, this one is dried enough, you know, so we're going to kind of wait for that one, and we'll have to do an unpeeling. But that is give you an idea of layer 1. And then kind of, if you like that kind of, you know, brushed matted look, then you can totally leave it. For me, if you kind of like this glossier, a little bit shinier, I use something called Mr. Resin. It's a UV resin, and what we do is you're just going to put a thin layer, and then with this little silicone applicator, you can push the resin to the edges, okay? And then just set this in the sun. And the beautiful thing about this resin is it's self-leveling, and it also kind of just hugs the edges. So see how that's looking, and then you'll see that's kind of how the finished look ends up. Okay, and there you have yourself a link. And I had a bracelet. Oh, here's one that I wanted to put. Look how that one turned out. I like that one. I want to put some. But, you know, you can certainly do bracelets like this. This was a gift to me by Paula. So it was funny. I was thinking about that. And so you can certainly use your links in any way, shape, or form after that. So it's kind of creating your own. Like, I really like this one. I'm going to put... So my switch plate, you guys, I did one in a rainbow earlier, and I'm going to try peeling it off and seeing how it did, so you guys can kind of see the process. So I just put some saran on here, and look at this. Ooh, wow, look how pretty that is. Wow! Look at it. Look at that on the plastic. But look how pretty that plate is. A little mixed media here today. So, you know, a lot of sometimes these techniques, you know, are just going bigger and trying it out. So if you guys like today's project, you guys know what to do. Let's see those hearts, those thumbs up. A little share is nice. It always helps the algorithms, especially when we're playing around a little bit. Now, the next thing on these ones here, because we put resin on them, it kind of seals it. Okay? In this case, light and just natural evaporation will lighten alcohol inks. So one of the other layers that is definitely recommended is I'm going to put on a little clear acrylic sealer. I'm using my Mod Podge because that's what I have. There's definitely other brands you can use. The thing to be careful with here is just doing a very, very light layer. Let me close off these tops here. Because you can reactivate your alcohol inks. And what I mean by that is it becomes a little bit more liquid again. Okay, so if you like the design, which we do here, you know, we want it to hold that design, right? So we want to So I'm going to do a light layer on that right now, and then let that dry. And then what's also recommended is like a UV protectant, especially if you are going to, you know, it's going to be hitting the sunlight. All right. Cool beans, guys. All right, checking out today's links. This is the one we did here today. And you can see creating your own links. Not bad and easy. I was thinking about tie-dyeing with Jonah. So, I figure since my hands were all full of paint anyway, I figure we do a little project. I'm loving that. I can't wait for this switch plate that we did today. Dude, guys, I think I can save the peel till Wednesday. Or maybe I'll put up a video. But here's another one I was messing around with. So I think I'm going to also put a layer of resin on these also. Alright, so, alright guys, have a great Monday. So what's going to happen is I'll be on at the Great Bead Extravaganza on Friday. Okay, so I'm not going to have a Wednesday. I'm not going to have a Friday Night Live. I'm going to be back on next Monday to say hello for spring break. Okay, and pop in. And then we'll let you know what's going on. Okay, we kind of work week by week. That's the best way it rolls. And then we'll be back at it again, okay? All right, you guys, have a good one. Let's see, the latest things I'm going to be doing, the mermaid class and all the metal lava is up next. And I just got all those invoices out to you guys for the clay and Sunroom Studios, so you guys can check your inboxes for those, and we can get those on the way to you. All right, you guys, see you for the Great Bead Extravaganza for the Spring Fling this Friday for the preview, and for me on Sunday at 3:15. All right, you guys, thanks so much. Have a good one.